up? I got Naskin here with me. This ain't a diss song, but yeah, you know what it is. I'm a cheesehead, y'all niggas cheese whiz. Pittsburgh Steelers, that's nothing. That Super Bowl ring, that's nothing. Pull up in your town when you.
Do you think about legacy often?
Yeah, of course. I would say this, John. I think the legacy is not for me to write. It's for my teammates to write about the kind of person that I was and teammate, and for you media types, now that you're a media guy, John, to write as far as the football playing goes. I obviously have a big hand in that, and I want to control the narration, my own voice, and speak for myself. But I think it's important that you let your teammates and media folks talk about that other stuff. But I can control, what I can control, and that's playing. And I feel like I have unfinished business here in Green Bay, winning championships. And the excitement is that there's not many of us left that remember 2010. So there's a lot of hungry guys in the locker room.
Looking at Aaron Rodgers' last 14 seasons, what did you like about it?
Well, it's been fun. The thing that I focus on a lot outside of the numbers, MVPs and stuff, is the legacy of friendship. And I think that's the one legacy that often gets overlooked. And I think it should warrant just as much attention as winning championships. Not for the outside world. I'm not talking about the media or the fans or any of that stuff, but I'm talking about as a player in the locker room. Not sacrificing who you are, character, friendship, opportunities, leadership opportunities to chase after a ring. I think that's as important, if not more important, of a legacy, is how the guys will talk about you when you're done playing. And making the 90th player on the roster feel as important as you and I were, as far as closeness and how important they are to what we're trying to do. So that's a big part of legacy. The other stuff, it takes care of itself.
Green Bay Packers select Aaron Rodgers, quarterback from California.
Rodgers scans the secondary, bullets the right side. Touchdown!
Does he have a vintage moment in it? It is caught for the win!
Throws left side of the end zone.
Yes!
Touchdown Green Bay! Aaron Rodgers has done it again! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Looking back, what's most different between Aaron Rodgers 2005 to 2008 and where you are currently?
I'm just a lot more comfortable with who I am. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to be about as a young player, what type of leadership I wanted to have, and I know who I am now. I grew up in this state, I grew up in this locker room. I learned a lot about life in this building right here, and I'm very appreciative of the time I've gotten to spend here. But, I enjoy the opportunity I have every single day.
With that in mind, if you could go back to any point in time in your career, let's say draft day, rookie season, 2008, last season, or any of the seasons in between, and give yourself some advice, would you? And if so, what would it be?
Maybe wear a little bit less hair gel at the draft in 2005. And maybe shave that flavor saver that I had. We all make mistakes. I think that's part of life and growing. A lot of the mistakes you make are out of fear, or insecurity, or I think that's maybe the two biggest ones, the fear and insecurity, fear of your job status, fear of how things are viewed, or insecure about something that happened. And, I'm disappointed about any time that I made a decision or comment in that state. But I'm proud of the way that I've led and the way that I've played and played through injury. And again, the thing that's always the most important to me is not letting my teammates and my coaches down. And I have no regrets when it comes to that.
Is that your number one motivating factor at the age of 35, or is there something else? Is there other things that keeps you motivated, keeps you focused so long into your career?
John, I want to win another championship. That's the number one focus. But I think there's a lot to be said for continued success and longevity. I got a whole new staff that hasn't seen me play. That's the one thing that always drives me when I go out to practice is I think that there's probably somebody there who's never seen me in person. And I love putting on the show. And I love competing. I got a whole new staff to show what I'm all about as a leader in the locker room, on the field, on the practice field, and on Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays. that's my motivation, to be the best consistently, and then to make the most of my leadership opportunity with the guys, and ultimately we want to win a championship.
So, I just love my team. Yeah, that's the team with them big G's on the helmet.